All right, what's up, bitches? Got another exciting review for you today because we got our playoff seeds locked in. Playoffs start this week. They start tomorrow. Bod has had it all year long. The number one seed, 11-2. Very strong season performance. We'll see if he can get the coveted TILF. Next up, we got Steven, 10-3. He is searching for his first TILF win. Can he do it? I don't know. Augie. And hold on, let me rewind. For Bod, number one seed, he is also our current champion. So he's trying to go back-to-back for the first time in league history. We have never had a back-to-back champ. Hopefully you guys don't let him do that. Steven's trying to win it for the first time. Augie coming in at the 3 seed, 8-5. He almost gave it up to Leonard, but beat him out by about 20 points. So Augie gets the 3 seed. He's searching for his first title. Leonard coming in at the 4 seed. He's searching for his first title.
Good afternoon, Newsom Wolves. Students riding bus number 4499 will be riding bus number 5163. Students riding bus number 5571 will be riding bus
Then
number
we got
5147.
players making plays.
Students riding
John
bus number
Gata
5485
at the 5 seed. He kind of collapsed a little bit in his last week,
4436.
but he is searching for his second league win. He has won the title once before, thanks to a questionable trade rape of a priest. And coming in at the 6 seed, Cheese. Cheese killed everyone's playoff matchups when he won. Everyone needed him to lose to sneak in, but he won, and he gets that 6 seed. He's looking for his second win. By the way, if you haven't noticed, I'm coming to you live from Newsom High School, and I got a freshly shaved face. It's coming back, and I need to come back quick to hide my 2 chins. That's why I grow it. So those are our playoff contenders. Let's get into the last week's awards, though. Shit starts of the week goes to myself and Raymond. We both had 2 players. Goose, I had Traquan get 0 somehow against the Cowboys. Well, the Cowboys put up a great defensive performance on that Thursday Night Football. And Raymond gets 0 from his kicker, Vinatieri, who also got goose like the entire Colts team against the Jags and ruined my survivor pool. Fucking Colts. Performance of the week has to go to John Gata and Patty Mahomes. 33 points, highest point total of the week. He's amazing. I'm interested to see how high he gets drafted next year. Should have pulled out. I gave to Raymond starting the Vikings D. Now, they do have a decent defense, but you're going against Brady and the Pats. They only got -3 points. So should have pulled him out, man. Not too much waiver wire chocolate and poop, but we got Leonard picking up the Seahawks and playing them, 11 points. For Bod, picking up and playing Harrison Butker, 12 points. And Augie picking up and playing Spencer Ware, 11.7 points. He was the first one to snag him when that news came out, so that's definitely some chocolate for the playoff weeks to come because, he's no Kareem Hunt, but he has the majority workload in a high-octane offense, and that's something you really want. We only had 1 piece of poop. Andrew picking up and playing the Packers defense, getting him only 2 points. And the Rodney King Award. I needed to win to get in. Well, it wouldn't have mattered because Cheese won, but I got smacked. Rodney Kinged 54.1 points. So those are the final awards of the regular season. Let's get into those matchups, starting with me versus Forbod. I got killed. My team did not show up. I mean, I lost Melvin Gordon, so that doesn't help. I only had one player, well, two, Lamar Jackson and the Broncos defense in double digits, 16.5 points and 13 from the Broncos. And that just shows how bad my team really was. I didn't really think I belonged in the playoffs, or if I made it, I didn't think I was going to win or anything. My team made a few mistakes in the draft. Larry Fitz and Doug Baldwin kind of early really hurt me, and I'll probably be staying away from the old guys from now on. And on the other side, for Bod's number one, he's been putting up big numbers all year, but it's really been Gurley and Kelsey who have led the way from his high picks, and the student is knocking at the door, trying to get in. Student is knocking at the door, trying to get in. I don't like him. So, like I said, Gurley and Travis Kelsey have led the way. They both got over 30. He did take a hit today. He's got Sanders, who tore his Achilles, so that is a huge hit because he was putting up good numbers. So that's a shot to his receiver, his receiving core. And you know what? I mean, Gurley and Kelsey are good, but he might have to look out. Definitely got to watch out for upset city on Forbod in the playoffs. Moving on, let's do Leonard versus Brian. I mean, it didn't matter if he jumped John Gator or not. He did, but they're going to end up playing each other anyways. So he did beat Brian. Brian couldn't play spoiler or anything. He got 26 from McCaffrey, 20 from Connor, but he does not. He loses Kareem Hunt. And now he won't have Connor for his first week of the playoffs. So his stud running backs are failing him. And he surprisingly still has Kareem Hunt on his bench. I don't know why. Because, he's not on a team and he can't play this year or probably next year. He won't have Connor. Ouch. He used all his money on Gus Edwards, so he probably wasn't able to get any of the good running backs from the waivers today. I'll have to go look at that. But, he had a good game from his two stud running backs. And T.Y., even despite their loss, man, you got to look out for Leonard on the up. He might lose first round of the playoffs too. Brian, nothing. I mean, he's at the bottom for a reason, but he did get 24 from Rivers on that awesome Sunday night game. Tyler Boyd getting 12.7. Curtis Samuel getting 12.6. Those are his double digits players, and you just looking at Brian's team, you can tell why he is at the bottom. Moving on, we got Cheese versus John Gata. I thought John Gata was going to win, but Cheese had some big games from Keenan Allen and Antonio Brown. Keenan Allen had a really fluky touchdown, and, I mean, he would have had good points anyway. He did have, 14 receptions and 19 targets. That's crazy. Cam Newton, 15. Nick Chubb, 14. Lamar Miller getting 12, and you know what? John was let down by Breda getting hurt. Oh, A.J. Green going to IR. That's going to hurt him for the playoffs. But, I mean, he's got Patty Mahomes, and he'll always be in it with Patty Mahomes, but he did lose by about 30 points. And did anybody on his bench? I mean, he had Tariq Cohen go off on his bench. Jameis Winston, he probably he's got Mahomes, so. Yeah, I mean, Cheese did what he needed to do, and he gets that last seed in the playoffs, and it's well-deserved because he's got the best receivers in the league, Moving on. Steven versus Augie. This was Augie trying to jump Steven to get that 2 seed, and he just takes a smackdown. Steven has a really strong team. He has not suffered any of the injuries that some of the other playoff teams have. His one weakness might be quarterback, but you can stream those. Barkley, 16. Lindsey, 28. Lindsey might be one of the best pickups of the year. It's between him and James Conner. Devontae Adams, 19. Lockett, 12. And Zach Ertz getting 12. And a little 35 points from your kicker defense combined is pretty damn good. Meanwhile, Augie had a really good game from Zeke Thursday night, and that's about it. Oh, no, he had Odell catching and throwing touchdowns, and Justin Tucker getting 17. And Rodgers does not look the same. Hopefully the coaching change helps him out, and he can get back on track for the playoffs. But I do think he has a strong team overall. Hopefully they can rebound, and he can make some noise in the playoffs. But congrats, Steven. I think Steven's my pick for the TILF this year. Then let's see, Andrew versus Tyler. Andrew won. Doesn't really matter because neither one of these are playoff teams. It was really close, though. It was like 1.8 points. And, yeah, Tyler needed a win to have a chance, and he could not win. Julio only got 2.8. Juju only got 7.9. Sterling Shepard's being started for some reason. And so is Dede. And so is Derrick Henry. What the hell? He did get 17 from the Ravens D. And then Andrew getting another win, finishing the season at 3-10 to be tied with Brian. Got Dalvin Cook, Aaron Jones, Nuke Hopkins, Josh Gordon, Robert Woods, all in the teens for a consistent win. He did not break 100. Neither one broke 100, and yeah, nothing else to really say about that. Finally, we got Dustin and Raymond. They were both fighting to get in the playoffs, and both teams did not. They both laid an egg. Dustin loses, Raymond wins. Neither one even broke 90 points. Dustin had Golden Tate get 20, Kittle get 10, and Kamara get 11.2, and those were his only double-digit scores. Meanwhile, we got Brady getting 14.9 and James White getting 15.3, Landry getting 13, Humphreys getting 15, Ebron and Doug Martin both in double digits as well. So a good, strong finish for Raymond. He did what he had to do. He had to win. I don't think he would have beat Cheese in points, though, even if Cheese lost. So that does it for the matchups. Moving on, we got our first playoff matchups. That would just be Leonard versus John. The preview right now has it pretty damn close. Leonard is projected to win. Who does he have in right now? Leonard has Zay Jones in his starting lineup right now. Ouch. Leonard's projected to win, but John does not have a kicker in right now. So it's going to be close, guys. I don't know who I want to win. Probably neither. But if I had to pick, I guess I'll go Leonard since John already won, and I do not want him to win again. And our other playoff matchup, we have the number 6 seed Cheese versus the number 3 Augie. And this one also projects pretty close and a way higher scores than that other matchup. Cheese is projected to be a 1.5 point game. That's pretty damn good. Cheese has more of a positional advantage, but Augie has somehow projected more points. This one's gonna be really close too. I'm gonna root for Augie on this one because, like I said, I don't want any repeat winners this year. And that does it, guys. Tune in next week when we have some sad players eliminated from contention. Till next time, peace.